Okay, it's time for an update. I just did, Wednesday, did my 7th round of chemo, so I crossed the halfway mark. We hope to be able to do 12. My doctor emphasized that there's only so much chemo that the body can withstand. So as long as my body will hold up, we hope to be able to get all the way through it. And that was Wednesday when I saw my doctor. I just came today and got unhooked from my chemo bag and that I go home with over the 48 hours. This morning when I left the house, I thought I had urinated blood, got to the doctor's office, and it still persisted. I'm on Eliquis for the blood clot that I have, where my original tumor is compressing my artery. And so for right now, they're doing a urinalysis, but we don't have the results back for it yet. He prescribed me Cipro, and I'll pick that up when we get home in a few hours. He's said for me to stop taking the Eliquis while the blood persists, but to go back on the Eliquis whenever the bleeding stops. So doing the urinalysis in the cup, definitely blood. And I've recently had my ovaries removed, so it's definitely blood coming from my urinary system. So yeah, I need prayers, and I need my body to stay strong so I can finish this chemo. Overall, I have a lot of aches and pains and the effects of chemo, nausea and stuff like that, but
get on the radio and get us some helicopters.
Overall, I feel pretty great in my body. I do.
But this cycle was a lot harder, though.
I do continue to feel like I don't feel cancer growing. Now I've kind of become familiar, I think, with what that feels like when I have them growing. So, I feel really good this cycle, and the doctor said, this is part of why he said there's only so much the body can withstand. And so this cycle was a lot harder. They get harder as they go because you have a buildup of chemo in your system. So it was the day that I received the chemo was pretty much, I was checked out all day long. It just made me really sick. So yeah, just please prayers for my body to endure and for me to be able to stay on the blood thinner because of the blood clot. And just for healing. I just did 2 rounds of antibiotics back to back. And I've only been finished with them for how long? A week,
Yeah.
A little over a week. The antibiotics just wrecked my digestive system. They just made me so sick. I understand why I need to go back on the antibiotics right now, but please just pray my body would withstand it. But I have so many things going against me with my digestion already. And the only way to express it, I think, is to overshare. But on the antibiotics, my body gives no warning. Everything that comes out of me is fluid, and it is a dire situation, and it's around the clock, 24 hours a day. So I'm kind of like dreading the antibiotics, but I know that I need them. And I think that's
about it.
pretty much it. We come back tomorrow and I'll get my shots to stimulate my bone marrow, growing red blood cells. So for today, we're going home, gonna go home, pick up the antibiotics, and then start those. And please pray for my sister in San Antonio that we've stayed with for this time. She really needs prayer, and yeah, please just keep her in prayer for her and her family. All right, thank you everybody so much.